career OSU high in points and minutes last time out. How do you feel like your game's been developing, and what went into the performance against TCU?
I feel like I had a pretty good game. Started off hot, cooled down a little bit at the end. Wish I could have did more for the team, but pretty good overall game for me.
I thought one of the plays that most emphasized what you guys were doing when you were going really good, I think it may have been your first three. It was off the inbounds pass from Small. The way you executed working to the corner. Talk us through that play, because part of the reason that play works is the first part of it where you're just showing screen.
Right. Yeah, that's just a good play that coach designed for us, and we did a great job executing. And then I just happened to hit the shot. We also ran the same play another time, and I missed a shot, but it was just a good shot, good execution from the team. And it's just I set a good screen, and they had the help, so I became open.
How much fun is it to hit a three in front of the opposing team bench?
It's real fun.
Yeah.
It's real fun because you can hear them talking as you're going up to shoot, and just when it's leaving your hand and you know it's good, sometimes you just want to turn around and look at them, just see who's talking, but it's always fun. And coaches get mad, and you can hear them just saying sub them out, stuff like that, so it's fun.
I think early in the year, it seemed like it was you or John Michael on the floor a lot. You guys have been playing together a little bit more as of late. What has that been like for you, and how's it opened things up for you guys?
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. It just allows us to spread the floor. It's an open court, so we can go off each other, hitting threes. It's fun when we're going back to back, just hitting threes, and I just feel like it opened up the court.
Shooters are going to have a rough patch every now and again. Connor is in a little bit of one, probably his first one maybe ever, especially at the college level. What do you kind of tell him to keep his mind right, to keep him going?
Yeah, I just tell him keep shooting, stay in the gym. Around this time last year, I went into a slump at my previous school where I just couldn't find a shot, and I just stayed in the gym, and eventually I ended up going on a stretch where I was shooting like 54%. So all he has to do is just keep shooting, stay in the gym, and it'll start falling.
Bryce, what's kind of been the mood of the locker room these last couple of days?
It's kind of similar, kind of the same over the past, couple of weeks, just trying to get a win. I think it's just, you can just feel the hunger in the locker room of just trying to want to finish one. The last two games, we feel like we've had it, won pretty much, and, we just got to figure out a way to close them out. And I think then, stuff will change.
I think from the outside, maybe fans are getting obviously stressed out, I guess is a good word for it. But how are you guys staying hungry? How do you guys keep that motivation going in the locker room?
I think just seeing the progress we're making. I mean, we haven't necessarily won, but I feel like we're a better team than we were when we first started league play. I think we're giving ourselves a chance to finish out these games. I think now it's just a matter of finishing them, and I think from there, like I said, we can make some stuff happen.
Is there anything that you guys can really pinpoint in terms of what's prevented you from being able to finish, or is it just kind of the nature of the game that you've got?
Yeah, I think I would just say nature of the game, man. There's a lot of external factors that we can't really worry about, refs and stuff like that. But, I think when we look internally on what we can do, I'm sure there are things, whenever we look at the film, like we'll have film session here after this, and, I'm sure there'll be some things that we could have cleaned up and maybe adjusted to, but I think we just got to find a way. I think that's it for
both of you guys. What's been Coach Boynton's sort of demeanor during some of these rough stretches, and how does he help you guys, keep your head up during these times?
He's been, just keeping a positive mindset. Always keeping a next game mentality, and I applaud him for, still coming to work every day. Coaching us like he's supposed to. Going through film. Doing all the things that he would be doing if we were winning all these games. So he's been being a great coach in that aspect, and now it's just we just got to get one. We just got to win.
How much of this is a matter of maybe would one win you kind of feel like set this team right a little bit, or would one win make stacking wins or getting on a streak easier?
I think so. I mean, like I said, we've been close, a few times, and it sucks. It sucks to get right there to the finish line and then end up losing. So I think one will just be good for us and our mental and everything. It'll help us going forward.
There's been some stretches in these past couple of games, long field goal stretches where you guys haven't got a bucket. What's it going to take to kind of break out of those slumps? What goes into that and correcting that?
I say just making shots. I mean, I think sometimes during those stretches, sometimes we do get good looks. You know, sometimes we do get open shots. We do get mildly contested layups, you know, that we can finish, and that I think that's just on us as the players to, you know, kind of knock those shots down because, you know, sometimes, you know, we are in a position to score, but, you know, sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Bryce, remember the 10 is coming up, obviously being an Oklahoma guy, I'm sure you got some familiarity and then being through this a few times, so I wanted to ask you kind of what this whole event means to you, and then Jarius being a new guy, I'm guessing it's probably a little bit of a crash course on kind of some of the history of this, but if you've learned anything about it, I'd be curious to know what your thoughts are.
Oh, well, I guess I'll start. It means a lot to me, you know what I'm saying? Just because I, like you said, I've been here and I understand, you know, what happened and, you know, those families and everything. So I think whenever that game is, you know, I think there'll probably be a little bit more energy, you know, just from us as a team, as a staff, everything, just because, you know, we're playing for something bigger than ourselves and, you know, people that have, you know, basically laid their life, you know, just for us. And, you know, it was a tragic event. You know, we're really, you know, blessed to do this every single day. So, you know, I think just understanding that, and it'll give us a little bit of extra energy that game and to go out there and play for them.
Yeah, just like Bryce said, I'm familiar with it. It's a tragic event, and just hearing about it and learning about it, you just come back to a realization that this is just a game that we're playing. It's something much bigger out there for us, and it's just a humbling experience.
What was your education for the Remember the 10 like Jarius? Did y'all, I don't, sometimes I see pictures of going to the statue or something like that. Who kind of told you about it?
That's on the horizon.
Yeah.
Is that coming up?
Yeah, it's coming up.
I think even today he's kind of.
Oh, okay.
Kind of start off with a practice week with it, so.
The banner though is always hanging in that arena. So I mean, whether you're practicing or game, you know, I mean, I don't know how much you look up at the rafters, but being a 3-point shooter, you probably look up there a lot.
Yes, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I see it all around. Then even the statue out here. So I've learned a lot. I've read about it. So I'm pretty familiar with it.